Gamers, we're back with another one. This time, mastering Delhi like a pro player. And listen, we've gone through some dog civs. Okay, to be fair, we've done English and Abbasid. Those are probably the most, spicy civs. But now, we are onto some good stuff. Delhi is one of my favorite civs, and I'm pretty decent with them. In before I lose and I get absolutely destroyed. But I love playing Delhi. I think Delhi is a really fun civ. I love Elefantos. Well, we're about to potentially make some. And we got our average stream sniper, our connoisseur, if you will, of the stream sniping. And by the way, when I say stream sniping, he's not watching the stream right now. He's just sniping me when I'm in queue. We got Dento, who has helped previously in the other guide, so shout out. And he has requested, he said, I'm gonna snipe you on the ladder to lose with French. So here we go. Now, this is one of the hardest matchups for Delhi. I would say definitely in the top, I would say top 4, top 5 maybe hardest matchups. I mean, I don't know. I can't think of now like the hardest matchups, but I would say this is pretty up there for Delhi. French and JD are both really hard for Delhi at the tippity top level, which again doesn't mean in your league, whatever that league is, but at the highest level, this is very good matchup for French. But can Dento put a dent in my army? We'll see. Fish tank is set up. That's right. I'm going on Monday to get 10 more fish.
Put me in that aquarium. I'll fight with those photons.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, what are we doing here? Well, we want to see if he's going wheelbarrow opening or not. And we see that by just checking the mill. Please don't tell me it's on the other side. Okay. So there's a mill, which means he's opening wheelbarrow. What does that mean? Nothing really. That just means that, it means that his age up is going to be slightly delayed and his eco slightly better. That's pretty much it. You shouldn't change anything crazy for it, but if he does not have mill there and going for wheelbarrow, it just means that the knight is going to arrive at a normal time, but now the knight is a little bit delayed. That's how you should look at it. But this is pretty common currently in the meta, so there you go. And we got 13 fish. 13 sheep. We were just talking about fish. Okay, anyway, we don't have 13 fish. We have 10 fish, but we have 13 sheep. So this is a matchup where obviously he's gonna make knights, and obviously you're gonna make a crap ton of units. If you're playing Delhi, maybe sometime in the future, maybe post DLC, we'll see some changes with Delhi that helps it. But I am making this before DLC, so maybe 2TC Delhi is going to be a thing. Maybe Fast Castle Delhi is going to be a thing. I don't know. But unless the gameplay changes severely, Delhi is usually played pretty aggressive, where you mass a lot of units in Feudal Age and try to get sacred sites. That's the bread and butter of Delhi. Okay? So, there we go. And right now, I'm just gonna go and scout map fully. I'm not really looking to scout anything specifically on his side of the map. Like, I'm not looking like, oh, what is he going for? I mean, he's going for School of Cavalry most likely. And now I know that you think that opening Spearman versus French is the best, but don't get fooled. That's the noob bait. That's the noob bait. You don't go Spearman versus Delhi, okay? You go for Ghazi Raiders. Hashtag trust me, bro. We're gonna start our upgrades immediately. Now, why do you go for Ghazi Raiders? You go for Ghazi Raiders because, basically, TLDR, if you open Spearman and he goes Knights, and then he goes into Archers, you're gonna be playing passive all game. And you're not even gonna defend against the Knights on your side, because he's just gonna, run around your Spearman and make you look like a fool. But on the other side, if you open Ghazi Raiders, early on Ghazis in smaller numbers will beat out the Knight. So if I have 2 Ghazis and he has 1 Knight, I can just do damage to his Knight, go back, heal it up, okay? So Ghazis are better than Spearmen at the start, but you do want to go Spearman Archer eventually, okay? So immediately I start a Ghazi, we're going to put a Scholar in there too, and now I'm waiting to see if there is a Knight. You see, I'm just chilling right here. I'm waiting to see what he's going to make. Is he going to make a Scout or is he going to make a Knight? He's making a Scout immediately, which means that he's going for Pro Scouts super, super, super fast. And he's skipping Knights for now. Now, if he made a Knight, what I would do is I would simply actually immediately attack the Knight with my Ghazis, and whenever my Ghazi would get low HP, I would send it back and I would heal it up. That's pretty much it. That's it. So I saw him send scouts here. We're just gonna go there immediately. Oh wait, what? He snuck out a Knight, this snake. What a snake. Wow, how did I miss that? He probably sent it back. So he's running now, or should be running, because he knows that the Ghazis are coming. So he got 1 villager snipe because of that play that he just did. Very nice by Dento. But now we know there's a Knight, and I'm going to try to stick on him like glue, basically. Now we're going to go into Spearman. Sanctity is almost over. And now we're still going to fight. Because I can just, like I said, I can heal my Ghazi. So he does not want to fight me. He doesn't have a lot of scouts, by the way. Oh my god. I got step stuck right there. Okay. So you do want to fight, but you don't want to lose your Ghazi like that. And we're going to send everything to the middle. Now, why are we pulling all 3 on the same spot? The reason we're doing that, or why are we pulling all the scholars on the same spot? The reason we're doing that is because I want to make sure I don't lose any scholars. Because if I split them, he's going to split the Knights, and I'm just going to lose scholars one by one. But if I put all the scholars in the same spot, then they can heal the Ghazis, and I can fight them a lot better. Now, at this point, you can go for textiles, but it's basically killing a villager. So I like to avoid it as long as possible. And see, this is a point where it kind of gets a little bit awkward for him. There we go. And now we're doing damage to his Knights. He damages me. We just go back a little bit. There we go. He's going to try to fight. All I need to do is micro, and not lose any units, and they're all going to get healed up very nicely, okay? So that's kind of the plan. That was the plan with the first one, but I kind of fudged it up. Now, what? Bro, where the hell were you going? Oh my god. You can also start doing some walls if you would like, and you can just go for mass units right now. Like, I'm talking mass units. And for now, we don't need to make archer range. The only way we make archer range here is if he goes for spearman as well, which is pretty common. Because otherwise, we're just gonna go full baboon mode and try to overwhelm him basically with mass Ghazi and spearman, which I should be able to make a lot of, but he has double stable, which is a pretty important thing to know. Now, my pro scouting is almost done, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple of scouts, and I'm going to go take those and bring them back home. He's still pro scouting here. Maybe I'll send a spearman or something. Yeah, I'll send a spearman up there. Okay, very nice. He has healing upgraded. We have another sacred site secured. And now we can go for another sacred site. I'm going to make some more production buildings. Scouts are done, so we can pro scout our deer. And another thing is, I don't need to make too many. Like, I don't need 10 pro scouts. I just need a couple. That's a very important part of all this. Common mistake is some of these people go for like 3, 4, 5 scouts, and it's like you don't really need it, but you can. I went for 3. 3 is good. I usually go for 2, 3, because more than that I feel like is whatever. As long as you deny your opponent like deer from your side of the map, you're fine. There we go. I'm walling this side of the map, so I can get textiles now because I'm going on these berries, which they're in a pretty nice position, so that I can defend basically the sacred side with these walls, and I defend the berries kind of directly and indirectly. Oh my god, I messed up so bad. So what I messed up is I just canceled my scouts. Oh my god. Playing while talking against French is a rough one. But basically what I just did is I canceled my scouts pro scouting. A little oopsie doopsie. Hopefully fixed now. Okay, we should be good now. We should be good now. And now we can go for some kind of big surround play or something like that. Because I have a shit ton of Ghazi, which is, like I said, kind of the point of this. You want to get a massive surround. And try to get Spearmen connected onto Knights, and you want to connect Ghazi onto the Archers. So this is a lot harder for him to micro than it is for me. Because I just need to do this, and he needs to focus fire, he needs to do a lot of different things. And meanwhile I'm just kind of... if you want me to explain it in sounds. Go capture sacred site. Oh, I got a really good spearman hits right there. We can take 5 over here, put them on these berries. The rest of the villagers are at the top berries. And once we recapture the sacred sites, it's going to be very, very nice for me. Now, he has already pro-scouted everything on his side. There's maybe like a deer or 2 left. So right now, I should have more food because he should be going through the food a lot quicker than I am. Okay, Scholar goes down. Can do a little wall maybe? No? Don't have wood right now. He might do a big run-by on my wood line, so I have to be careful about that. And the best way to deal with these kinds of like run-bys and stuff is to just do these slow walls but slowly secure parts of the map. We're gonna send these guys back. There's a little knight there, I'm gonna go kill it. And there's a big wall. So now there's only one side of the map he can attack me from. So that's pretty good for me. And right now, if I get a good fight, I can just go age up to castle. Or I can just continue making units and go for a kill depending how the game went. I got this knight, which is very nice. I got 2 sacred sites, which is very nice because I'm getting a lot of income from that. I'm getting my blacksmith upgrades finished. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I lost a scout. That's okay. That could have been a lot worse. Just losing the scout is not a bad thing. Gotta get these deer. And I could go castle here, actually. You can also go kill the boar. Because if I kill the boar as Delhi, the boar will despawn. So I could just go kill the boar. Or it's not gonna have food in it. That's a lot of units, so I'm gonna keep making a few more just in case. But I'm almost at castle age, if you look. Oh, he just went on the boar. Okay, well, I won't be able to deny the boar, but I'll be able to kill villagers that are on the boar. So this is a pretty good time to go for an age up. Because he is... If I age up now, there's a chance I die, but there's also a chance I force him into an all-in. Let's see. We did some damage right here. Oh my god, I'm losing so many villagers. He's got some spearmen. We're just gonna sit here. Okay, he might be on the gold here as well. Yeah. So he's gonna kill a lot of my villagers, but I'm killing a lot of his, and I'm aging up as well. He's gonna go for an all-in, and this is the point where it looks really, really bad for me, but unless he kills me here, this is really, really bad for him. So, he's got really pretty good engage. I need to pull more scholars, because I just need to let my TC do all the damage, and I just basically heal, right? And I have so many units and so many scholars healing. So unless he kills me here straight up, where he overwhelms me and kills me, this is not a good fight for him, because he's still in feudal age, and that's going to be GG. Because right now, I can get all the eco upgrades, and the moment I clear this up, which is about to happen, I can go in the map, take all the relics, and retake sacred sites and go elephants. And then if he ages up, he's dead. Dento kind of cooking, not gonna lie. Yeah, he cooked and then he spilled oil all over himself and it burned. So yeah, this game might have seemed like it's very sketchy. Oh, I'm about to die. But if you look at the position right now, so let's say someone's like, oh, why didn't he just go back? So let's say he goes back, right? And he ages up. So let's say he defended this perfectly. He killed 10 villagers and then he aged up. If he ages up, he only has boar and 1 berry pack remaining. He gathered all this, he gathered all the deer. He has like no food here. So he's basically out of food in like 2 minutes. Whereas I still have deer, I have a little bit of extra berries, and I have some more berries here, and I have another deer I can pick up. But you might be like, well, that's pretty similar amount. It is. The difference is all my upgrades are free and elephants are very cost efficient, and I get relics and I get sacred sites. Didn't he kill a lot of villagers though? He did, but I also did the same. Me losing, like, look at that. That's not that many villagers. He lost a crap ton in the raid there too, you know? The difference is the amount of resources that I've just gained by aging up. I basically got, like, I don't know the exact number, but I probably got like 4,000 or 5,000 resources, maybe 4,000, I don't know, 3,000 to 4,000 resources in just upgrades, right? And he can't afford those because he won't be able even to afford units. Okay, English versus Delhi. This is an interesting one. This matchup, I feel like always was considered Delhi favorite. I don't know if there was any point where it was considered good for English. But there's some builds you can do that I cooked up when I played English. that worked out really well, and that was me going for Horseman plus King as English, and it worked out quite well versus Delhi because then you go into longbows. But I think this should be a pretty good matchup for me. So yeah. Oh. Again, we're always gonna go bears with Delhi. And I'm gonna try, by the way, in this series to show you different styles of Delhi, but it will most likely be like maybe some matchups I'll show you guys 2TC if the matchup allows it, as I like to say it. Like maybe Delhi versus Malian will do 2TC or something like that. I don't know, we'll see. But against English, the matchup is, the reason it's easy is because English is very slow and Delhi is very fast civ. So it's considered easy because you can basically take 3 Sacred Site almost uncontested, and then from then on you can do like even fast Imperial if you even want to. So you can do a lot of things with Delhi, and I think English is kind of always like trying to run after you. But I am going to try to show you guys different styles. But Delhi has been played this way since the game was released, which is basically just like super aggro into like fighting, and then you age up and then get all the upgrades and all that. But I'm going to try to show you some fast Imperial games, not with no units, but, you know, relatively fast Imp, similar to the Mongol series that I've done. And like I said, I'll try to get a 2TC game in there, hopefully. And maybe we get an even Tower of Victory game as well. Tower of Victory, it's possible, but I just feel like unless you're committing to full feudal all-in, and you're like, I'm never transitioning to castle.
Thank you for guides made less than 3.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Then I would say Dome of the Faith is just always better. Again, this is pre-DLC. DLC, maybe it gets buffed or something. I don't know. But unless you're planning to just stay in feudal forever and just be like, I'm going to win or I'm going to die in feudal, then I would say go with Dome of the Faith. Let's age up. We're getting a good amount of sheep, but this map has more sheep, so it's nothing crazy. I would say if you get 20 sheep on this map, then it's crazy. 15, pretty good, but we're not losing our mind yet. Now, I do want to put 3 on gold, just so I can produce my scholars. And it's very important, by the way, no matter which civ you're playing against, to produce scholars if you're planning to play like a normal Delhi style, where you make a bunch of units, you take map control, and eventually you go to castle. Because if your upgrades are not fast, then your civ is a lot weaker. Like your whole strength is fast up or free upgrades. So if you get those upgrades to be fast too, that's when you're really taking advantage of your civ. So yeah, we got a really good amount of sheep. We're gonna pro scout. You're always gonna pro scout with Delhi. This is again pre-DLC. I don't know how it's going to look after it, but it's free tech, so even if they nerf pro scouting somehow, like they increase the cost of research time or something, it's probably still going to be used on Delhi because, well, it's free. Okay, we're going to probably get a straggler sheep here and there still, and he's probably going to go king, and there we go, we're starting all our upgrades. And we're just gonna go confirm what landmark he went for, just to be safe, but it's probably going to be King's Palace. Is this his second stone? Yeah, that's his second stone, I think. Oh, he's doing the Beastyqt build, okay. So this is, like I said, this is the style that I first used in a tournament. So it's basically, most Delhi players just blindly go into Ghazi plus archers or something like that. And if you go horseman and king, it's actually quite quite good against that. But if I see this, obviously I'm going to be more careful, and I'm not just going to go blindly archers. So his horseman is about to arrive here. We're just going to pull scholars to heal a little bit. Okay. Now, obviously, he can also go heal back home. The difference is he has to go all the way back home to heal, right? And King does heal a little bit AoE, but that's not really enough, if you will. But he's still doing, like, damage, kind of, because he's denying my gold mining and here and there, or I have to pull scholars, which denies my upgrade time. So he is doing something here, you know, he's not just made them for nothing. Now, we're gonna go archer. +1 range attack, I mean, first. Because I think he's more likely to go for spearmen than me. I think I'm fine just massing Ghazi, because Ghazi are better than horsemen. And long term, I should have more food. Because I have berries and stuff like that, and my eco is better. Because my upgrades obviously don't cost resources. But I do want to take a peek in his base to see what he's doing. But if he stays out much longer here, he's going to get outmassed and start losing stuff, so he needs to be careful. Now I'm going to just go double stable. If he is indeed going to just keep making this unit comp. We're gonna go sacred sites. Nice. Nice. We got the king. I mean, getting the king is pretty nice. It's not like game ending or something, but it's pretty nice. Now, we are gonna rally onto wood, because I do need archers now. And his unit comp is very food intensive, by the way. Like, very, like, it requires a shit ton of food. So there's also a very good chance that he's gonna run out of food or he's gonna need to go farms. In which case, either of those, it's gonna slow down his unit production, so I should be able to outmass him completely. I need to go scout and see if he's aging up, if he's got, like, I mean, he's not going QTC for sure, but I need to basically see what he is doing. He's not on the deer. My pro scout's almost done, so I'm gonna go for a couple of these. Oh, that's gonna be a surround. There it is. Okay, this guy run away, go capture that. And I'm not really in a rush to age up here. Like, I'm okay the game being in this state. Okay, so he's not chopping stone. He is going farm. So any intel I get here is good intel. Whatever it is. I only see 5 spears. That might mean he's going castle right now. That's a lot of spears. He might be going castle, actually. I don't know. I feel like this doesn't tell me much yet. But I am going to start pro scouting. And hopefully soon enough, I'm going to start securing parts of the map as well. We'll go for another archer range. I also need to be very careful because he has a lot of spearmen. So the danger of this is he can quickly overwhelm my army if I'm not careful. So like he can just arrive with like bajillion of these horsemen and spearmen just mow me down. I could go spearmen here too, which would be a very valid response. And I'm gonna do that actually. Because making spearmen is gonna make this a lot more awkward for him to engage and fight into. So let's do some. He's walling. Okay, so he's got 16 farms. Okay, I think he's aging up soonish. So I'm gonna push out, get sacred sites, and I'm gonna try wall off the map so I don't get flanked, surrounded, and whatever else. Okay, we're getting spears. What I would love to do is this before his army arrives to the middle. Oh my god, I even knew he's coming there. This is so bad. Okay. We're still alive. Now we're gonna push into the tower because he is aging up. I'm 99% sure. And what I want to do is prevent him from mining gold, because if he's not mining gold, then even if he ages up, it doesn't really do anything, right? Right, Beastie, that's right! That's where you guys go in and say that. And I can also go for the age up. I want to capture some sacred sites potentially. And I want to keep 3 scholars here to heal. I want to connect these armies if possible, because he's trying to flank me right now. Oh, there's the King's Palace. Okay, so he's not aging up. He's just aging up now. I'm gonna make some spearmen for here. Now, I don't need to age up immediately, because I have so many units that I can literally just chillax a little bit. And I'm not in a rush to age up, so I'm actually gonna wait a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna let him build this a bit longer. And then we're gonna go now. I'm gonna try to kill all the spears. We're getting a good fight here. Really good fight. And right now, the only thing that I don't want to happen is I don't want him to be gathering gold somewhere else. Now, he is aged up, like I said, but it doesn't really help if you have no gold. Getting to castle and no gold is pretty useless. So, let's make sure We're gonna leave these guys here patrolling. They see me patrolling. They hate it. Okay, we go House of Learning here. We have a really good amount of scholars, so that's nice. He's not on this gold, he's not on this gold, so he's probably still right here. We're gonna go prevent that sacred site capture. So this is kind of why English is just not that great, because he is so slowed down now, because lack of gold and everything, that for him to recover from here is going to be pretty rough. Now, Delhi is like really hard at this point for some things. For example, the amount of stuff you have to do right now as Delhi is crazy. Like you have to take relics, you have to take upgrades, you have to make sure you're not taking damage. There's like a million things you gotta do at the same time. And now we can just dive here again. Because why not? We're just trading for villagers right now. I'm just killing his vills. And the moment he's not mining gold, I go, okay, cool. We go back. Now the pro scouting has not been going super well because he's been denying it pretty actively. So I'm going to have to go on berries. But right now, even though his eco is great, the amount of units that I have is just too great as well. Sorry, that game was like, he was harassing me everywhere, so I was trying to talk at the same time. So even though that game looked very, very messy, he's so far behind in terms of army and tech. He's not far behind on economy because he has, this is 24 farms, which is actually a pretty good amount. But he can never outmass this because I just have more now and I can just stand here or deny one of these golds. And here we go. I have a patrolling Ghazi, which found one villager and I'm about to find more of them. So the game is over. Because again, now I'm going to get so much value by getting all these upgrades and he can never get enough. Even if he did age up and he was mining gold from that point on, I can just make a couple of elephants and do another push. Do you put mosque and the age to wonder next to each other and try to have all your buildings around it? No, that doesn't matter. I just put... So I usually put mosque on the way to berries and then I just put Dome of the Faith next to the berries. So you don't have to put them together, but you don't want to move around too much at the same time. Do they stack in theory? No. So the way the scholars work... If you have like Dome of Faith on this part of the map and 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 they're not connected, if you put scholars in each one of them, they will all contribute to the tech research speed as long as the buildings that you're researching in are connected to the influence, any of those mosques. Okay? So if you build multiple mosques next to each other, it doesn't matter where they're placed as long as the scholars inside them and as long as the building you're researching in has the connection, which I call Wi-Fi. Why don't you build your Dome of Faith to connect to your lumberjack? Because I usually build stables there. So I see what you mean, but by the time you go with your villagers to connect Dome of Faith to lumber camp, you already lost more resources by running that far than you would gain by just putting Dome of Fate next to it. So China is one of the best civs IMO. So I think the best counters to Delhi, I think, are China, Jushi, French, and JD. Now, if you're playing against China, I always tell this to people no matter what civ you're playing against. If you're playing against China, one of the ways you can play is avoiding running your scout through the middle, because if you run your scout through the middle, they have more vision and they can see your scout and decide to go somewhere else. What the hell is that gold? Is that really my gold? What the that is like in another universe far away. What the fuck is that?
Good luck. Have fun. Good luck. Have fun.
I think Delhi is one of those that it's like, it can win against every civ, but it doesn't necessarily do really good against any civ. Except maybe English, but then every civ does well against English, you know? At least currently.
You know, this game has a good tutorial.
Let me hit him with that copium. 112. You know, this game has a good tutorial. So what's funny about Delhi or any civs that go for early berries like this is I don't need to go to drop off the sheep on my TC. So I can actually do stuff like this where you're running next to a scout and you're just taking the sheep, right? But he actually has to drop off the sheep home, so he cannot stay on the map. So if you follow it like this, I know he can't turn here because he has to drop off the sheep. So I know that he's gonna have to go back home, whereas I don't need to. So it's kind of funny how that works out. So now I can just go here and take the rest of the sheep that are there. But it should be pretty even. But to be fair, if I'm even with China in sheep, I'm pretty happy with that. Or just not severely far behind. Because I had a lot of games where my scout gets spotted. I don't see their scout because their scout has more vision. And then I'm just basically behind their scout whole game. And I just lose because I don't have any sheep. So if I'm even on sheep or I found a decent amount, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. We take those. All three of my goals are forward, which most of the time does not come into play with Delhi, like where your gold spawns. But it might. He should have scouted here, so I'm just not gonna go there. So yeah, it shouldn't matter, but maybe it will. I don't know. Because with Delhi, you only mine gold in very specific situations. You kind of want your gold income to be from sacred sites. But this map only has 2 sacred sites, and they're very close to your opponent. Well, and you, but both your opponent and you. So it's sometimes hard to control sacred sites on this map, and Delhi is best on maps that have 3 sacred sites or more. I mean, if there's any map with 4 sacred sites. Okay, again, we got a good amount of sheep, 13, 14, I'll end up on that, so that's pretty nice, pretty good. We started all our upgrades. And this map has quite a few deer, so I do want to make sure that I don't let him just get all the deer on the map. Now, when the map is like this, where there's deer in every single direction, you can go for like more wild style if you want. You can go for like Ghazis into Spearmen and just send units everywhere. Or you can harass with Ghazi if you're more comfortable with that. And then follow it up with archers and just keep your archers home for a while. Okay. So now let's scout his base, because I'm not really looking to scout anything crazy. Like, potentially you're scouting if he's going to town center or making spearmen, or what is he doing? And we can already see he's making spearmen. Now this is the thing, if I go archers now, he will stop making scouts and he's just gonna crank out 2 horsemen, and I'm gonna lose the game immediately. So it might look tempting to just go immediately into archers, but if you're playing against a decent player, he's just gonna have stables if they do go for pro scout, and then they're just gonna mow you down real quick. So instead of that, we're just gonna take it slow. We're not rushing. All of his deer are on the same side of the map, which is in this case bad. Most of the time it's good. In this case it's not good, because he already has spearmen out and he's protecting his scouts. Yeah, there's the second scout, so it is pro scouting. We're gonna go for +1 ranged attack first. And now we can fight these spears. Again, not 3 versus 3, but 3 versus 2 we could have fought and maybe kited a little bit, microed a little bit. But yeah, this is probably gonna be a pretty hard one to deny and to do anything about, but that's just how you do beat sometimes. We're gonna go Sacred Sites. So the reason why we can go Sacred Sites this fast compared to against other civs is if he decides to go for Sacred Sites, then I can just kill his scouts. If he defends his scouts, then I get Sacred Sites. So he can't, basically he can't defend everything at this point. He has to choose what he's gonna go for. And if there's the horseman, so if he spreads himself too thin, he might just lose on both sides. So now we can go for, what's it called? Now we can go for archers. Delhi is a very like tempo and fast-paced civ, so it's like very hard to keep yapping and attacking and microing the whole time. Because it's not really like a chill civ, you know? You're constantly doing stuff. Getting a scout pickoff here is almost as big as getting a horseman pickoff, because they're produced from the same building. So if you kill a scout, it means he either will pro-scout slower or he has to remake, which kind of brings you to the same point, in a way. So, we got archers in production. Our economy is fully blasting right now. He's going archers too. So, what I would like to do is just continue harassing, potentially denying his pro scouts. Anything I can do to do some damage or slow China down, that'd be really nice. So I'm just even gonna, this is a free mining camp, so I'm just gonna take it. Why not? He did not take any of the deer other than his basic ones, and one from the bottom side. We don't need more on the gold. I have enough scholars, so I'm just gonna pull these guys and we're just gonna go full into unit production. The fact that I still have one sacred site is pretty nice. He's taking these deer, so I'm gonna go up so that he follows me, and then I'm going to attack his dudes on the bottom side. And I have to go for a few scouts of my own because my pro scouting is done, so I'm a bit late on that, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. And you can see how often you have to build scouts, or sorry, houses with Delhi, because right now you're just pumping so many units out that you have to build them really, really fast. Pretty much consistently have to like produce houses. Again, I would love to get a kill on the scout. There it is. There should be more scouts here. I don't know where they are exactly, but they should be somewhere here. Let's pro scout our side. There's another one. Oh, this might be a big mistake from him. This might be a big, big mistake. Okay, he goes back. Yeah, I could have maybe flanked him there and potentially killed his whole army. But he goes back just in time. No deer taken from the top side. So this matchup usually turns into, unless China plays super defensive, then you just play like I did versus English earlier. Or I guess, if a civ is passive, you play against it the same as you would against any passive civ, right? But because he's playing this kind of aggressive style, it kind of comes down to who has more food. But China can also age up very quickly, which makes the game pretty awkward for me. So he could be aging up already, but again, that's a big investment into resources, and the way he's moving his army kind of makes me believe he is aging up. Because he's kind of not attacking, he's playing pretty defensive. He doesn't have blacksmith upgrades. Okay, I think he's actually, yeah, he's aging up. Now we're gonna try to do some pressure. And we're gonna try to retake the sacred sites as well. And he's probably gonna upgrade his units and go lancers. Now I want to put pressure on his gold. So same reasoning as earlier. Like I want to try deny him off the gold so that he can't produce like any gold units basically. We're gonna go on them berries. He's got a lot of units, but that's kind of standard, I would say. And now I can just put a crap ton of pressure on him so that he doesn't have the gold, and then he basically will run out of food eventually because now I have full map control, so I can go on a lot of different food points. And now we micro a lot. We're gonna let these scholars tank. We're harassing the gold. He's got a good amount of archers. Now, I'm up in a little bit of an all-in situation here, because I have lost all my scholars. So if I age up now, all my upgrades are going to be so bad and so slow. So I kind of need to do something here, I feel like, if I want to win this game. Like, I can't just go back and now decide to be like, oh, I'm just going to age up, actually. So for that reason, we're going to be pushing. And even though this doesn't look good, if he runs out of food first, this is still very playable for me. So I would really like to prevent those these scouts. That would be pretty good to prevent and to deny. But at this point, I kind of feel like maybe age up is the only thing I can do, because he looks like he is defending pretty well. So at this point, I kind of feel like, yeah, maybe aging up is the best option here. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to do much else. So let's do that. We're going to put a lot of villagers on the gold. So I said you usually don't put villagers on gold as Delhi, but in this game we are. Because I do need that extra gold in order to get to the next age. Okay, killing some workers. Now again, losing all the scholars, very painful. Because now if we look at the state of the game, obviously I wish I had them, but if I didn't pull them earlier, then I would have probably lost that fight a lot more. I'm trying to heal all my Ghazis. Okay. I'm gonna drop off the deer, pick that one up. I would love to get an elephant here, Little Elefanto. So let's go for that. Get a second blacksmith. Start my upgrades. And now if he does do a little dive, or quite a big dive, I guess. Then it is what it is. We just chill here. Because he can't really go full all in, right? Because he's just gonna dive into PC. Now my upgrades should basically be finishing if I had all those colors. So they would be finishing super quick. But like I said, it is what it is. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to defend the bottom side. Because he is going there. These villagers, we need to run. Ooh, I don't know if this saw that. But I'm running, boy. Now I need to get relics, but obviously that's a lot easier said than done because I'm yapping and I'm playing and there's a lot of stuff happening. These 5 are probably going to be sacrificed. We're going to try to make the great escape with them, but somehow I doubt they're getting out of there alive. And because we have bajillion on wood, we can also start the food transition. Let's wall off there. Let's wall off there. And yeah, we just keep massing units. Now, one thing you can do is Delhi, if you're in a bad spot and you're like, uh-oh, this ain't looking good, one of the best things you can do is to... Oh, I didn't start my blacksmith upgrades. Oh, that's really bad. One of the best things you can do is just make a keep and just try to delay the game. Just camp it out. Oh my god, he just took that one. That's crazy. That's crazy. He just took that relic. I'm gonna try to do a big raid because he's committing quite a lot to like having units running around everywhere. So I feel like maybe I can do something here. Let's get more farms. We need to do a farm transition, but he should be out of food or running out of food soon. So it should be okay. And if I get a keep up, that's going to be really nice for me. Is this his whole army? These are veteran Ghazi. So I got a good catch here. I have no idea where his Lancers are, but I'm gonna take this fight. That's a really good fight right here for me. Basically mowing down all the archers. That was a sick fight for me. Alright, let's not be greedy. Go back, heal up, go again. So, where's the worst possible place for me to be attacked? It's here because it leads to my farms. So I'm just gonna keep right there. Right there. Look, that's a super defensive keep. Because right now, I just killed his whole, like half of his army, right? So if I just chillax for a bit, get some of my more farms out, maybe get another keep, then I can go for a push and potentially kill him or win the game. Because, you know, of doing eco damage followed up by it. Now, this keep is in influence. You need to immediately start, okay? Immediately. Did I get any relics, by the way? He denied every single one. What the f... Where's the relic from my base? Like here. Whoa. Am I crazy to take it? Immediately start the village fortresses upgrade, because you need that. And now I'm thinking, you know what? Why don't we go for some kind of push here? Or, even better, so there's two things I can do here. Watch this. I could go for a push, or I could extend the lead and make him push me instead. So I'm going to show you how that works. He's not on the bottom, he's not at the top, so that's nice thing to know. 15 Lancers, 40 Archers in one thing. I should be good. I'm just gonna go counter raid. And I'm just gonna wall this whole thing. Because I'm transitioning to farms. So I'm just gonna counter attack. And I'm gonna re-wall this and put one elephant there. Which that elephant should do really well. He's got a Barbican right there. Look at that. That's a good raid right there, boy. Oof. That's a lot of everything. Watch what we do right here. Second TC. I got a really good scout right there. Maybe get IO. Killing Chinese IOs is like the most annoying thing for them. Okay, so watch what I do here. We are gonna age up with Palace of the Sultan because I already have food transition done. So I'm gonna age up with Palace of the Sultan. Put a market. And then we're going to get preferably 2 more elephants. That would be really nice if I got another elephant. There we go. Gonna get upgrades immediately. Okay, so now he's put in a position where he has to all in, or he has to just continue playing the game or age up or whatever else. And again, we're fine with both of those. Like, I don't mind. I would love to get the scout upgrade because I would love to see what he has and where the farms are. And now, obviously, we're gonna plan some universities, start those upgrades, and like I said earlier, usually you would have way more scholars, so all these upgrades will be finishing very quick. But the amount of resources that I'm getting is crazy right now, because I'm getting like a shit ton of resources immediately because of all these upgrades that I'm starting. I know that he's not here, I know that he's not here, so I don't need to check those places, which means that he's most likely transitioning to farms somewhere. Okay? I'm gonna heal up my units here. There we go. We're gonna go for this gold. And maybe go for another keep in a little bit, but I want to get another university. Incendiary arrows, and we're going to get... Okay, he's killing some workers, but it's fine, because I'm on 3 TC basically because of keeps. Okay, cool. Let's go some villagers there. I do want to upgrade boiling oil in this too, so I'm going to just queue it up on one of the keeps. But the game looks pretty good for me. Now, one thing I do want to do is I do want to get sacred sites again. So that's something that I'd like to get sorted. We're going to get all these upgrades. I'm only on 12 scholars, which is pretty sad. But it is what it is. So now we're going to try to get some good scouting. What do I want to see? I want to see where his farms are. So I know where one of the good positions to push would be. And another place to put your farms is that's good is around your keep, obviously, because you can just garrison into the keep if you get raided. So we're gonna go there. Just putting a keep right here. Always remember to add siege workshop. And now we're gonna go and try to trade with them. And when I say trade, I mean trade units. Because... okay, his farms are not here, which means they're in the corner over there. So I want to trade right now because I'm pop cap and I'm getting Imperial upgrades completed. So I want to make sure that I trade with him. So that he has to remake stuff because he probably doesn't have the resources for it. He cancels the keep, and we're gonna put one scholar in here. And just get the siege upgrades too. We're just gonna push through here. Maybe add more production would be good. I'm really glad we got a Imperial Delhi game, because a lot of the Delhi games are very fast. Oh! Oh! It's a distraction! Oh my god! He's aging up to Imperial, but that was a bad loss for him. Holy. That was a bad loss. Holy smokes. I'm just gonna kill his Barbican. He tried to make a keep here for the gold, but he got denied. I'm gonna get some stone. Let's go get sacred sites again. Oh, look at those. Elite archers. He's got Nest of D's. Nest of D's nuts. And now we kind of want to make some higher quality units. Because right now the units we're making are pretty ass, but do we have incendiary arrows? We don't yet, yeah. I mean, I usually have about 30 scholars at this point, but because the eco has been pretty... or eco. Amount of scholars has been pretty shit, we got way less. The elephants are upgraded though, so we should try get some trades in here. I'm ahead economically, so I'm not like too worried here. You know, I'm not like, oh my god, I need to end the game now. We're just doing some damage, you know, poking a little bit here and there. 92 workers, we got a lot of army, but again, a lot of this army is archers, which we don't want. Okay, we're gonna chill, go back a little bit. Let's get more stone. And we can go for a full Elefanto army almost. We're gonna go some bombards as well. My food income's looking really good. We can go for some raids. We can do one of these. Watch out. Watch out. I'm about to cook something here. We're cooking something here. Let's see if we're gonna burn ourselves, or is the food gonna be good? This is planning a couple of steps ahead. Okay. Okay, there we go. So what I want to do now is I want to distract him. So maybe we yoink a couple of relics. Ideally, I wanted to go for 2 there, but, you know, we'll have to be happy. Or I wanted to go for all 5, but we might need to be happy with 2. Yoink. Okay, very nice. Killing more, like that's a weak farm transition, by the way, which means that my food income is way better. So this is just a plan. We're just buying time for our units to, you know, really get out there. Do I care about relics? I mean, I'd like to get them. Is it the end of the world if I don't? Not really. It's not that necessary. But usually with Delhi, you have all relics on the map. Like, in the perfect world, that is. You should have all relics on the map. But obviously that's a lot easier said than done, right? We're getting gold here. Gold there. And now we're producing a shit ton of Ghazis. This landmark has been producing 2. So that's pretty nice. We can just shift queue some Ghazis to go around just to annoy him a little bit. And all my upgrades are soon done. And once that is done, we go for it. And when I say we go for it, we go for it. We're gonna get a bombard tower here because this is the. I'm gonna use this outpost, this right here, as a like a point of entry, if you will, into his base. So once again, I'm really happy we got a Delhi Imperial game. I don't really need these upgrades. Like this, I don't even have a barracks. So let's just go. $114 workers. Oh my god, he just lost way more workers again. He's trying to wall that off, but this is the only wood line on this side of the map, and he's trying desperately to get it. I have sacred side control, by the way, so we're gonna make more elephants. He's got gold here, but he's not mining it. We got 4 bombards. That is to 4 bombards are to snipe what are they called? They're to snipe nest of these nuts. I can also just use bombards like this, by the way. Like you just shoot and you wait for them to come out. Basically. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I don't mind just sitting here and doing this. Sacred sites are taken. He might try run by or something, but yeah, like I said, I'm just not going to move from here. I'm just waiting. Look how many units he's losing. Almost. We're going to try to snipe nest of bees nuts. Now this is a pretty good position to also fight, by the way, because it's a choke point. So I don't mind this necessarily. He's trying to flank. Nest of bees are dying. Elephants. You can try and micro some of the weak ones back. Like this one, and then spam heal it. Like these two, we just spam heal them, we keep them alive, he deletes the army, and it's GG. And yeah, now we can just, I mean, now you just commit to sacred sites, right? Because it's 5 minutes, so you can kind of just go for it. And he is cooked! GG Dento. So that's like I said, Delhi Imperial rush. It's not really rush, but it's like if you get some kind of lead, the same way if you get a lead you can go castle. If you get a lead in castle, you can also go just Imperial and play off of the upgrades. Look at that classic elephants fight, and then the villager count. I mean, yeah, you can see this attack right here just butchered his eco. Now, the other Imperial landmark for Delhi is also good. I see people are asking if the other Imperial landmark is good. It is good. Usually, if you go Imp and you don't have farm transition, I feel like that one's pretty good. But if you do have farm transition, and I had, I think, about 24 farms when I was going Imp, then, I mean, you can go for the food landmark, but you can also go for the one that produces you the hand cannoneer elephants. Both of those are, you know, fine. Ooh, Lancaster versus Delhi. Okay, so this is an interesting one, because Delhi used to counter Lancaster, but with the new baboon style that Lancaster's been doing, I actually don't know how this matchup works. So let's find out together. If he camps, we play it like it's just a, you know, 2TC Civ or something, or a slower Civ. If he goes full baboon, I mean, full baboon, for those that don't know, is when the opponent just keeps attacking non-stop, makes units fight, fight, fight. So if he goes full baboon, we go full baboon. That's kind of how Delhi is. I mean, to be fair, Delhi does want to fight. By the way, I'm hungry as hell, boy. I think I might need to get some food after this, and then maybe we watch Magic's video. What do you girls think? I wonder if he's gonna open barracks. Probably not. Like I said, barracks opening against Delhi are not that common, so if you ever get barracks opened on, just take your scholar out, heal, get enough gold to age up, and then that's it. Mr. Open, thanks so much for the 6-month bird. Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, this is definitely not a sim where I would do 2TC against, at least. It depends on the style. Like I said, the DLC is coming. A lot of the styles might be different. Okay, there we go. A lot of the styles might be different, like landmarks might get buffed, nerfed, but in general, if I were to do 2 TC build... Wait, is he gonna tower my gold? Whoa! Okay, this guy is crazy right now. So the reason I'm pulling this many villagers on gold is why is it? I mean, I guess he's not attacking my villagers because I'll just out heal it, but the reason I'm pulling this many is I want to make sure once I age up, I have enough villagers for, or sorry, I have enough gold to build scholar or 2. You can't out-heal 3 spearmen, so you need to be careful, but he also needs to be careful to not lose the spearmen, so we're playing this game of chicken, basically. He's scared that the TC is gonna attack him. So, I might even get enough gold for 2 of them. So I'm just gonna stay here for now. Ooh. I don't know if that's enough. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, that should be enough for 2 scholars. That's really good. This is why I don't think like towering Delhi makes any sense. Because now I have enough gold to make 2. I'm just gonna go wall this too, just in case. And I have enough gold to make 2 scholars. So, yeah, I can produce scholars consistently, but once I take the map control, I can just go on this gold, and you didn't really accomplish anything. So, yeah. I'm just gonna go heal up the villagers, too. And we got 10 on wood. Okay. That'll do for now. I saw sheep somewhere here. Am I crazy? Oh, there it is. Okay. We healed up everything, and that's it. So he opened with a tower and spearman, which is kind of wild. That's a hefty investment right there, boy. Go for it. Punk. Ooh, Lancaster Castle. Okay, interesting. So he's gonna go with the manor strat. Which, okay. So that means we're gonna have a lot of freedom in this game. So I'm considering, in this game, going fast Imperial, like Giga fast Imperial. Because this looks like it's gonna be a lot of manors, but at the same time it might be only a couple. I mean, I don't know, right? His stone is in the back. Oh, his stone is here. Damn, both under the castle. We're gonna go for +1 ranged armor first. Let me show you something. Oh my god, I can't believe he got that. He got 2 of my Ghazi there. That was pretty unfortunate for me. Okay, we defend that. Clean. Let's go get sacred sites. Let's go do some harassment. And I might even start to wall off the whole map, because he's probably gonna camp. Now the question is, how many things is he going to make? When I say things, of course, I mean how many manors is he gonna make? And what is he gonna do with them? Let's see. Okay, he's going for 6 at least, from what it looks like. I would love to kill this scout. So I'm just gonna do it. Okay, this looks like manors into fast castle. More manors coming. And I think from here on out, we just go age up. And we're gonna wall this like this. It might look greedy, but this or this, same thing. We're gonna go scouts. We're gonna go a lot of scouts. We're gonna go greedy. We're gonna go 5 fucking scouts right here. The reason we're going 5 is because I want this thing. I want Deer Pro scouted ASAP. Now he has no scouting on me because he has lost the scout, so he doesn't know what I'm doing, which is pretty good for me, pretty bad for him. So gonna go harass him a little bit, or at least try to. Demon Lancers. Okay, we're gonna go for the top one too. We gotta prevent that. Dude, I noticed my scouts are being produced giga slow. And I was like, what is happening? And then I realized why they're getting produced giga slow. Okay. So I want to age up here, and I want to try to prevent them from decapping my stuff here. I don't think he's gonna... I'm gonna put another archer to build that just in case. But I think I'm pretty safe for now. I do want to stop this. It would be very bad if he decaps that, because we're on 8 minutes, so this is a potential sacred site victory. Oh my god. Luckily Demon Lancers don't do damage, but still I gotta run a little bit. Let's get relics. Let's wall this off. Let's wall this off. So this is how you can play when you're playing against super passive civs. No matter what the civ is. Like, it literally just doesn't matter. If you're like, what about this civ? It does matter. What about that's it? Doesn't matter. What about that's it? Doesn't matter. If the CET is passive, this is how you can play against it. But Beasty, what about that's it? Doesn't matter. And now, we gotta start the upgrades immediately. We gotta get blacksmith. Gotta get relics. This is, for a lot of casual players, the hardest part of Delhi. Because there's just so many things you gotta click and so many things you gotta do. I mean, I can understand it. And now what is he going for? Let's see. I see some spearmen and nothing else. So what I want to do now is I want to scout what is he going for. We can always do this to bait him a little bit. He might go fast imp, actually. White tower. Knights. Okay, he's going knight spearman. We're gonna go elephant archer. And we're doing pro scouting, so we're chilling. Need more on wood. And now he's gonna decap that, but that's okay, because we got all the relics. This one's gonna get denied. But that is okay, because we're getting a lot of deer, we're getting a lot of relics, we're getting elephantos. So we are chilling right now. He's gonna decap that. And this is one of those games where we could mine gold. Just to get a little boost, because I'm gonna get my sacred size decap soon. So it would be nice to get that sorted. And again, maybe it doesn't look great for me. He's got 6 manners though, which is a lot of units. So this is the part where I gotta be careful about that. Pro scouting is still happening. My army looks tiny, but 3 elephants is quite strong, to be completely fair. Okay, so now we're going to put a lot of villagers on gold, and we might attempt a little fast castle here. Getting bullied. I'm still pro scouting, by the way. I don't even know if he even realizes that I'm pro scouting. There it is. I can do some walling here, like this, to just maybe choke up his army a little bit or something if he decides to go for a push. Because there's a very cool way you can defend with Delhi that I'm about to show you guys. I'm pro scouting with 5 scouts, and I'm still out of deer under TC. They were just idle for a little bit there. So he just massing units. He still has only +1 ranged armor, which is kind of wild. Oh my god. Let my scouts go! Now, we can go for Hisar Academy in this game, because I don't have farms. So we're gonna do that. And now the moment we age up, there's a high chance he's going to just immediately go for a push. So I need to be ready to defend that. Okay, we'll leave 2 archers on those. And now same thing, the moment we age up, immediately upgrades. Let's get eco upgrades. All the other upgrades. Ranged upgrades. And we can also go for a lot of stone and make a keep and continue the game from then on out. Looks like he's not going to be pushing, he's just going to potentially age up as well, which I don't really mind. It's a big army, but I ain't afraid. Speed. Okay, dead. Knight's going down, love that. So now, oh, I didn't have stone for a mining camp, so they're long distance a little bit, but that's okay. They're not gonna mine. So now what do I want? I want to get a bunch of upgrades. I want to get a keep to secure my position. And then we just go on to eventually transition to farms, okay? After this, no more fast Imperial games, okay? Because we don't want this to be 24 hours long. All his goals are here in the back, which is not great for me, but it is what it is. Keep, we're gonna slam it right here. Right there. We're gonna make a mosque to connect the Wi-Fi to the keep so the research can be faster. And let's build another university. And then let's also go and get this sacred site back, because I should be able to hold it. We go for the upgrades immediately. Boom. And actually, no, I'm just going to go for a lot of keeps now, because I'm getting a lot of value in terms of upgrades. So I just need to get a lot of keeps so that I don't die, basically. And that so I can continue booming with my villagers. We're going to go for triple here. Biology is almost completed, which is sick. We got a lot of villagers on stone, which is sick. And let's go get upgrading now. So he just aged up, which might be like, oh, you're even now. But my upgrades are already on the way, right? We already cooking. That's the difference. And we just check eco upgrades. Whenever you got nothing, like nothing else to do with Delhi, just check your upgrades. You know, like just make sure you're getting everything. Because you got nothing better to do anyway, so you might as well, right? Now we still have food because we're in this map and because we went for the landmark that gives us food. But soon enough... Actually, I don't need to get food yet. I'm just gonna go here with the keep. Oh, yeah. He went Berkshire. Okay. That's fine, I guess. That's fine. Fine by me. Fine by me. Do we have market? I forgot. We don't. I'm gonna make another. We're gonna make a market. Some Ghazi we can send there. He's trying to snipe my scholar or elephants. Okay. I could also just transition to farms, to be fair. Yeah, I should probably just do that. Not risk it. No reason to, right? Let's get Siege Workshop, which I forgot to get. Let's get a lot of them. I'm actually almost done with Scholars now that I think about it. Oh wow, look at him. Look at him, brave gentleman. Ah, no way he killed my Scholar there. But I'm almost, once again, I'm almost done with my upgrades and all that. Let's kill that. I would like more stone. There's stone at the bottom. I do want to get that. Let's push through the middle. His whole army's on the top side, so I'm just gonna push through the middle. I'm gonna lose those workers, but the thing is, I don't actually need those workers because I am on a lot of TCs basically. I'm on triple TC. Or even quad TC. Okay, he's not gonna push here, which is fine by me. So now I push through the middle, he has to go back, because if he doesn't go back, I just kill everything there. So he's just gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta run. And right now, what we're doing is just macroing up. We're just extending the lead that we have. I want to make sure there's nothing there. Ghazis, I'm just sending them to do some raiding. I don't care for them, I have too much food income, so it really does not matter too much. All upgrades are almost completed, and then we can go. And when I say go, boy, I mean go. Look at that, Ghazis are just being annoying here. I don't really care about them. He decapped this, or not decap, he killed my Scholar again. Because he's very mean. Wait, are these elephant steps stuck on that side? What is happening? And now if you're one of those players, I can't kill Berkshire Palace! Anybody thinks it's really broken? Don't worry, brother, I got you. I'll show you how to kill it. Anybody else? Just me? This landmark gives so much food, by the way. It's crazy. Alright. It's time. It's time! What we're gonna do is we're just gonna break this fucking Berkshire in 2 seconds. He's got a lot of spears, but I have 21 archers. I kind of like this position to fight. So let's push. Berkshire OP, bro, just right click it. Monk's heal, Archer's DPS, and it's dead. No, they're too strong, you can't kill Berkshire. And now we just fucking send it, brother. More keep. Another keep! And watch this. Watch the Elefantos do their thing. And if you ever run out of Elefantos, or you're struggling, you're like, I'm not sure what I can make here, just make some Pringles, baby. You're making Mass Spearman? We go Pringles. And he actually did not kill a lot there, so I should be able to just A-move and finish the game by reinforcing. I have only 2 stables, by the way. Ain't that funny? I have literally 2 stables. Because I've been so focused on booming that I forgot to add production buildings. And now we just end the game. We do the death push, the elephant push. We don't have farms yet. I mean, I have some farms, but this map has a lot of food, so we don't need a lot of farms. Not yet. Open up. Pringles, do your thing. Okay, Pringles are Pringlesing. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Pringles on the crossbows. Oh! He's trying to target fire my Pringles with crossbows, and he's running in me. That's funny. Okay, so I'm not doing any more fast imp games, but that's how you fast Imperial with Delhi. I showed you in the last 2 games. That's how you do it. Lovely animals. True. So if we look at military, that's a good KDA right there, boy. If we look at food economy, this is, by the way, this is my economy, not food economy, economy. This is my economy, plus add free upgrades on top of that. Military count. Considering you was playing solo feudal, was it a better choice to go fast imp, or do you think you could all in him in feudal? I mean, if somebody camps like China with Barbica or Lancaster with that, or English, it's technically harder to all in them. You can, like, it's a lot easier to win that way, but yeah. All right, we're ending the Delhi guide right here, right now, okay? And we're gonna be doing Tower of Victory. Thank you. KT auto win. Are you saying KT is gonna auto win against Delhi, or are you saying I'm gonna auto win because it's KT? I didn't catch that part. And we're going to be doing a little. We tried to TC, it ain't it, brother. So we're gonna be doing a little Tower of Victory gameplay, and I'm gonna kind of talk when you should go Tower of Victory. Now this landmark has not been used a lot recently, again pre-patch, so maybe in the future this landmark will be the meta and people will be like, what the hell was this guy talking about? Everyone goes Tower of Victory. So right now it gives like 20% attack speed, but from what I know it's not actually 20%, it's actually like 15% or 16% because of the, I don't know if it's weirdly calculated or it's bugged or something, I don't know. But the point stands, Dome of the Faith is favorable, but when should you go Tower of Victory? Like if someone put a potato up to my head and said, you know, when are you gonna go Tower of Victory or I'm gonna make French fries? I would probably say on maps that have like 1 or 2 sacred sites, or if you really just want to all in feudal. Like let's say there's a matchup, you don't know how to win it after feudal, and you're just gonna send it all out, Tower Victory in feudal and just mass units, then that's what I would say, okay? If you're planning on playing a standard game or more like a long-term game, I would just say Dome is better. Again, this is pre-patch, because I don't know what changes are coming in the new DLC. When I say pre-patch, I mean pre-DLC. So, what I'm going to be doing here... He opened spears, by the way. What a guy. What I'm going to be doing here is... even though we're going Tower of Victory, we are going to go for villagers on gold. Because I do want to get enough gold to make a second scholar. Just one more. I don't want to make two. Just one more scholar, and that's it. That's where we stop. So I'm going to try, but this dent might actually deny me. We will see. Now he's got 3 spearmen, which should be enough to push me back. But he just got his spearman step stuck. Oh, there's a... What? Bro, what are you doing? Okay, this guy's burning the whole kitchen right now. So, if you didn't know, Tower of Victory... Scholar out-heals 2 spearmen, but if you want to out-heal 3, well, you can't. So you're gonna have to bail. You're gonna have to run. So this is what we're gonna do. We got enough gold. Okay, we got enough gold to make another scholar. We're gonna make that scholar immediately. Okay. Instantly we make another scholar. And what is the plan from here on out? The plan is... Now, if you go Tower Victory, it does not mean that you have to go for only infantry units, okay? So this is very important. Because a lot of people think if you go Tower Victory, you have to go infantry units. You can still do Ghazi Raiders into archers. Or if you're playing against the Knight Civ, you can just go for, what's it called? Oh my god, this guy. If you're playing against a Knight Civ, you can go for like spearmen into archers, but if you're playing against whatever other Civ, you can just go for Ghazi into archer, because you still get value from the attack speed. So this guy is trying to tower here, which I'm just going to use scholars. That's why Delhi is great in these kinds of early game scenarios. He's repairing, and that tower goes down, so he didn't do anything with that. Congrats, brother. Let's go. Hype. And I'm just going to send it back. Send all the workers back. And now, the moment Tower Victory finishes, we're going to start our upgrades as usual. Nothing weird, nothing crazy. And we're pretty much going to do just the same thing in terms of upgrades as you always do with Delhi. Now, should I go Ghazi here? Should I not? So this is a bit of a weird one because Templars can go for Knights, so preferably I would like to see what he's aging up with. So I can see if he's making chandeliers or not. But we can open up with a blacksmith because we only have 2 scholars and we're probably going to have 2 scholars for the rest of the game. Wow, he made a barracks on the middle, okay. I guess because you don't have wood immediately, so he made it in the middle so it can get across the map faster. So that makes sense, actually. Okay, so let's see. What did he age up with? And I'm going to get... Okay, this is Knight Chandelier. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, but he's going to make Horseman, which is fine. So we're just going to go Spearman. He's gonna go Horseman. I'm gonna let him dictate the tempo in this game, and I am just going to go for archer ranges. Now, obviously, make sure, because you have Tower Victory, make sure you have your production in the influence radius. Otherwise, you will not be, well, buffing your units with Tower Victory. So we're just gonna go mass spearmen and mass archers. Now, scholars, we're gonna keep them in here. We're not gonna take them out to put them in production buildings, and the reason for that is we simply well, we kind of can't really afford, because we need upgrades, you know, and upgrades are obviously going to be coming online a lot slower. So Yeah, we kind of want scholars to just chill in here until it's ready, or until it's time to take Sacred Site. Now, my build is a bit slowed down because of the whole towering and all that, but we should be fine pretty soon because I'm just adding a bunch of production buildings right now. I also know that his worker is here, probably chopping wood somewhere, so I'm gonna go find it and kill it. Because he sent it down there. Don't know where exactly, but I know it did go there because I've seen it. I seen it! And now we can go on the... now we can go back on... Where are you? Little villager. Oh, he was here. He ran. Okay, you little shit. And now we're just gonna spam units, okay? So that is the plan. We can almost get Sacred Sites. I can probably push into this now, into the middle part. Some more sheep. And because we're just going with mass infantry, our infantry is gonna have 20% attack speed, or like I said, not 20, actually less, but yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna capture with one scholar at a time, because I don't really know where his units are or how many units he does have. So okay, so now we see what's up. He's got a lot of archers, which is okay, cool, very nice. That's you. Now, in this game, I went for pro scouting, which I actually did not need because I'm not going for stable. But in this case, if you go Ghazi, obviously you're gonna have stable. But in this case, I am gonna just make a stable and make a couple of scouts just so we can pro scout because it's gonna give us a lot of food, obviously, so it's pretty worth it. IML. Okay, let's capture the Sacred Site. So even I could just make like a couple of scouts. I don't need crazy amount. We can just make like 2, 3 maybe, and we can stop right there. Now, I don't even know if he actually is making horses, because I haven't seen anything. We're gonna run back. He has a lot more archers than me. Yeah, I kind of want to go scout across the map a little bit. I need to see his unit comp. Meanwhile, we can send this guy to start pro scouting. Just to slowly get me more and more and more food. Now, KT technically has an advantage. Oh. KT has technically an advantage in these archer wars because his archers are gonna be basically if he puts villagers on wood, he gets a lot of good value from it. But at the same time, hold on, let me just do this quickly. But at the same time, my archer should have 20% attack speed. So for that reason, they might be quite a bit better. So it's kind of like he should be able to produce more, but mine are going to be a lot stronger. If that makes sense. Now, what you can do is some cute stuff like this with Delhi, just to be annoying. If you're already annoying, you don't need to do this. You already got it sorted. Okay, so he's on deer, he's on the outside food sources. He's making some horsemen. Okay. +1 ranged armor is not done for me, so I don't want to fight yet. I'm just scouting what he's doing, and he's just going mass archers. So this is going to be very much a full baboon game, as we wanted, basically. Now, this is also the part where I look at this, and I'm like, Yeah, I'm just gonna go Ghazi in this case. If my opponent is this heavy on archers, I'm just gonna go Ghazi because it doesn't really make sense to or not to do that. Because he's going pure archers, and like I said, the more villagers on wood KT has, the better it is for them, just because how the civ works. So I'm looking to intercept a little thing here, and then maybe push these deer, kill a couple of villagers or something, I don't know. There he is. He's running. Gotta be careful not to get caught here. Which I might be getting now, actually. He's looking for an engage. So this is potentially game ending for him or me. But right now he's got bajillion units. My +1 ranged armor just finished. And he's gonna run back. And now, again, he has more archers, I have better archers. This is why, in general, by the way, even when going Tower of Victory, I still prefer stable openers, because you just get so much map control, and I feel like it's so much better to just play it like that. But yeah. Well, I think just map control and ability to raid is so powerful in AoE 4 that it's like you should almost never ever not go for it. Oh, his eco is really good because he is on the boar. So I kind of need to... There's a chance he will age up as well, which I really don't want to happen because then he will upgrade his archers. Making another tower, but this should be a couple of workers dead here. So we're doing some damage. Obviously KT has less workers, but the pilgrims do give them gold, so it's kind of a trade-off, I guess. But in general, if the opponent is making horsemen, you can't just make Ghazi, because, as I always say, like, if you just make Ghazi, Ghazi beats horsemen, so technically you're making horsemen, he's making horsemen, but your horsemen are better, so, yeah. Now, we're getting some of the other upgrades close to completion, but we got the important ones, which is +1/+1, and we can go ahead and try to get that sacred side going. We got 53 archers. Now, we do have attack speed, of course, which is pretty nice. But he's got a lot of units. Okay, the attack speed prevails for now. Maybe we get a little flank here. These spearmen are going to come forward. And again, my army has higher DPS. So as long as I keep my archers shooting and archers safe, then we should be winning out on the fights. And this is, by the way, a civ that you don't want to get into these mass archer fights. But, I mean, yeah, if you're going Tower Victory, we kind of committed, right? We kind of committed to that kind of thing. Okay, we keep going. We're gonna send 2 Ghazi to the top just to idle Ezekiel a little bit, or a lot of it. And with the reinforcements coming, it should be GG Reno. Now he's making some Hospitalier Knights, which shouldn't be an issue. I mean, he's healing with them right now, which I don't really care. And again, this is the Delhi gameplay. Tower Victory OP, yo, true. What you can do now is shift click these back, and you keep pushing. And even though, like I said, he had more archers, because the attack speed difference prevails. But what's funny is KT, I feel like he's only good in feudal if you can mass archers. Because if you can mass archers, that means that your economy is not bad. I've explained this before, but KT economy on land at the top level is really bad. But if your workers are on wood, you are getting the most out of that 20% wood gets dropped off as food bonus. So it kind of catches up your economy to the other cities, especially if you have pilgrims going. So this is kind of how you want to play Tower Victory Delhi, and you're just billion on wood, billion on food, and you're just producing a shit ton of units. Now you do need a lot of production buildings, sorry, because you are not going to have as many scholars. But one thing to remember is you can use this gold to age up. So it's not like you have to all in feudal. Like if I just got a good fight and I kill 10 villagers, I can just go back and age up. With Tower Victory, because obviously you keep the 20% bonus from Tower Victory for the rest of the game. So it works on hand cannoneers, for example, or crossbows, which is really good. So your Imperial can be like elephants, hand cannoneers. But if you do use this gold to age up, you're going to need to mine gold to actually make scholars. So, because you need to make these expensive scholars in order to get your upgrades, done this year or by the end of next year. Now, one more important thing is what you can also do with this gold. Maybe you're in this situation and you're getting gold from the sacred sites and you're like, okay, well, what do I do with the gold? You can just build a market and buy food or wood for that so you can produce even more units. But like I said, I showed you how to open against like knight civs in general. I did it because I saw horsemen, but I would normally still do Ghazis. And then Ghazi Archer. Ghazis are there to kind of bait out the spearmen or force your opponent to not just do pure archer, to do something else. And then your archers are basically going to be your main DPS or damage dealers. Now, Tower Victor also deals a little bit better with fast castle units. So if someone goes fast castle into man-at-arm, if 50 archers shoot 20% faster, that's going to be a lot more DPS. And I think that might be the last game for Delhi. Like I said, there's not many different styles with Delhi. 2TC ain't great. Again, pre-patch, pre-DLC, maybe something changes, we will see. But Tower Victory or Dome, you could do both. Obviously, Dome is a bit better, but it's also playstyle-wise. It depends how you want to play it. So that is going to be Mastering Delhi Season 2. If you're watching on YouTube, I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching live, we're going to keep going. And the next one we'll be doing is HRE and then China.